It's in the game. Ready to kick it away to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the Heat. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Dropping back, it's Simmons. And the quarterback will be slugged down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds him out of the backfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Intercepted, a first half turnover receiver can swing momentum. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback on the keeper. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, it has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations, and this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's
Touchdown, Tigers! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That is what we... in the industry, a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. To the air, it's Simmons. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Converts on fourth down, still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Now improvising. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This should be the last play of the quarter. The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up third and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Brings into the open. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. A 1st down for the offense. Wants to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The official says no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Makes the grab. It's Black.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Parker. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Green. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. This crowd knows when to bring it. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fakes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Green. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Green. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the score. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big... through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
He'll set up to throw. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Going right to work up top. Pressure coming. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers. Defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations.
It's caught. It's a touchdown.
A really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's open on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, after that miss, we are still sitting on a 5-point game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Berkeley.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
play fake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. There he goes. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. Anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw at Simmons. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. A little screen to the running back. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
And no sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch near the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Black. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got his man. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU right back to the line. Quick handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason.
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Had to throw it before he wanted. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Makes the catch. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield is Simmons. Here's a heat. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man. It's Black. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Going to the running game. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that, flying up, making the big play.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they can't make the connection.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And the D does it again. I feel like it's a repeat. We could play that over and over today. They've had a great game against the pass, against the run, limiting the big plays, and they do it again. Just watch them where they're supposed to be. They're physical. They don't give up a lot of tackles, a lot of yards after the tackle. Just a great performance by this D.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
The big fella laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Close to the marker, it's Green. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We've still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a... The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They'll leave it with him. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in. It's Green. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around next year.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ear still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Here's the pressure. And the defense, got him at the 27. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. He splits the uprights, and that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run to the right. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Green. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you...
Oh, that's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Guys, this is a type of signature win that can set the tone for the future of a program.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds. On any given day, anything can happen. And David, you got to give this team so much credit. They played with their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep the